everyone! How do my hormones impact my energy? What is the connection? Are these things related? I feel really exhausted all the time, but I'm not sure it's my hormones. Or I wake up in the morning, I've been sleeping 8 hours, 7 to 8 hours, and I'm still exhausted all day. Or I start off the day pretty good, but oh my gosh, by the afternoon, if I sit down, I will fall asleep. Energy that you can be, I want to say, that can connect and relate to what you're feeling, because different types of energy issues can actually relate to different hormones. So I'm going to go over that. I am Dr. Beth Westy, women's health and hormone expert, author of books, The Female Fat Solution, The Female Menopause Solution. These are on Amazon. You can also find my podcast, The Female Health Solution Podcast, on all places podcast. And then I have a YouTube channel, which is Dr. Beth Westy. You can subscribe there, making sure you stay updated on all the videos and information I have coming out. Before I forget, I want to make sure you are going in the comments and getting on the wait list for the next Female Hormone Solution program, because getting on this wait list allows you free access to the masterclass that I am doing next week. What's today? Tuesday? Yes, it's a week from today. It's in 1 week. Biggest mistakes that women make in weight loss. Biggest mistakes. So you do not want to miss this. I actually got requested to do more of these master classes, so I am doing them. A lot of the questions and things and information that I release is actually from questions that you guys send me. So whether it is a question that you have about you or just in general, you can always feel free to comment. I do check the comments, so put your questions down below. And then again, get on that wait list, because we're going to be talking about some amazing things in that masterclass, as well as that gives you the opportunity to register for the program. So, all right, here we go. Diving into hormone connection with energy. I'm going to start with the obvious. The obvious one is your cortisol. Cortisol levels connected to your energy. Now, I'm going to show you a sample of the Dutch test, which you get when you join the Female Hormone Solution program. You get your own Dutch test, customized recommendations, everything else. This is an example of a Dutch test, and so here is your free cortisol pattern throughout the day. They actually take 4 different readings throughout the day, measuring your energy output, measuring sort of the gas in your tank. So if you're somebody who feels like totally fine in the morning, yet in the afternoon you're like, oh my God, I'm dead. I cannot get off the couch. What is wrong with me? Maybe nothing. Maybe it is just your hormone pattern that we really need to work with. So that's the first thing here with cortisol. Now, next one, this one people kind of forget about. Androgen. Your androgen levels. So this would be like testosterone. Testosterone. There's a lot of T's in it. I didn't want to miss one. Androgen levels. If you feel like, well, I've got some energy, I do okay, but I really just don't have that stamina, that oomph throughout the day that I normally do, or I used to. I used to have this like, yeah, anything I wanted to do, I'd just go after it. Cool. Oh, do we see this on your Dutch test? We sure do. We sure do. We absolutely see these levels, and it's super easy for me to look at this and say, yeah, this is a problem. Yeah, we need to improve these levels for you so that you get that energy and stamina that you used to have. Now, the last one I'm going to talk about here is your estrogen and progesterone. Now, there's other things that Dutch measures as well, neurotransmitter levels, nutrient levels that also impact your energy. Those aren't technically hormones. Those are nutrients and neurotransmitters. So I want to talk about your estrogen and progesterone. Now, would somebody be able to argue and say that doesn't have anything to do with your energy? Maybe. But I will tell you this, your energy levels can fluctuate throughout the month depending on what cycle you're in. So for example, estrogen phase is roughly days 1 through 14, and progesterone is about days 15 through 28. What this means overall is that you're typically going to have more energy in general in this phase. And then it can just kind of downshift a little bit here. Is that a problem? Not necessarily. It only becomes a problem if you have imbalances between your estrogen and progesterone. Your estrogen and progesterone should be evening each other out throughout the month. And if they don't, you can really have issues. So for example, it'd be, oh my gosh, I feel fantastic for these 2 weeks. And I feel like a pile of hot garbage for these 2 weeks. Not only am I completely exhausted, I have no energy, but I also have mood swings and other issues and all of that stuff right here. What is wrong with me? I feel like bananas here, but I feel great here. Imbalance. Progesterone's not keeping estrogen in check, essentially. So is this something that we can work on? Absolutely. Absolutely. We talk about seed cycling. We talk about eating for your hormones and cycle. I mean, that is what my book is about. I also created and formulated specific tinctures for your hormones and your cycle. One for estrogen, one for progesterone. That is the huge benefit here of really looking at how your body functions overall with your cycle. This is what I love about this, is that it can be normal, but if you are feeling like you're struggling and it's not normal, then we need to look at this. But there's a huge connection with a lot of different things with your hormones and your energy, absolutely intertwined, and we find out exactly what that connection is through your Dutch test, which I love doing. I love going over Dutch tests. They're amazing. Oh. So that's what I got for you guys today. Please let me know if you have any questions. Please let me know if there's anything else that you want me to dive into or jump into. But again, go in the comments, get on that wait list for the next program that I'm running. Registration is actually next week, but I am doing that masterclass as well. And you do not want to miss out on all the amazing nuggets I release in this masterclass. So, all right, have a great rest of your night, and I will see you guys later.